Hello, welcome to another Scriptcase tutorial. This is Marcia, and today I'm going to present you improvements released within the version 9.8.013. So a new option added to this version you can see already here within the project's dashboard, which is this context menu, where you can now see some options from the project directly here inside this interface. So now you can open, deploy, generate, export, etc. But for me, the most important option here is the delete project. Yes, you can now delete your project directly here from the project dashboard. You just click here and then you will see the versions, because as we know, project may have different versions, and then you can choose when you decide to delete which version you will delete. In this case, I'm going to delete both versions. I have 3 different versions here inside this project, and I will select all of them and delete. Okay, done. As simple like that. Before this option, we had to open the project and then go here to project delete. To show another option we have added, I'm going to create here a new project. It is inside the creation of a blank project. I will go here and click next, and here inside the connection creation you will note another option for you to use a sample database. It is very useful for you to test new features from Scriptcase, for example, because here you can create a sample database just by clicking this button and choosing the language here, theme, and then you can create your applications using these sample tables. They have already some dummy records for you to use and see here options you want to test within Scriptcase. This is actually very useful for those who are evaluating the Scriptcase, but also for those who are already using, because then, as I said before, you can use for tests. So another improvement is inside this option here, home, where you have the applications organized in folders. I'm opening here the samples example, where you have many applications. So you will note that now we have the fields fixed here at the top, so you can see the options here: application, description, creator, etc. So those options are now fixed here, and you can also sort ascendant or descendant. So this is very useful, for example, for date, when you want to select, for example, the most recent application, or status to update your application. So this is new option we have added here. And last but not least, improvements we've made inside the deploy options. So let's go here to project deploy. So we have all options as before, but now we can go here, for example, choose typical, and then select the options we want to have. For example, I want to deploy here within Windows operating system, choose initial application, and then the way I'm going to export the files, I have here different ways. If I choose, for example, SFTP, I'll have to add all the credentials here. Or if I choose deploy on a server directory, I'll have to add here the folder. And then if I go next here, so we can see this progress bar to follow the deployment. And also, if I in another opportunity go back to this typical deployment, that we have all the data already filled here, so I don't have to make it again. Okay, so this is something we added, very small improvement, but very useful. Also, when you do for example, advanced deploy, which is the other option we have here within the deployment, where you can customize the folders. You will also have this option, which is not new but very useful, to record this template to use for other deployments. So if you save the template like this and go again to deploy, you will see that your templates will appear here, and then you can choose and click deploy. It goes straight for the deployment. We also did some code improvements so you can have it faster, and I hope you enjoy it, these improvements within this version. And we are working to come out with new options and new features very soon. So thank you very much. See you next video. Bye bye.